Royce and the guys for a long time now. Kind of unique to have you all here for 4 or 5 years together. What's that been like?
It's been good because we get to feed off each other. Get to play with one of the best backs in the country, and we all feed off each other. We all try to make each other better. So I think overall it's improved everyone's talent level at the running back position.
Were you surprised that Royce came back for one more year?
Yes and no, because he talks to us about it. He talks about what's going on, and so we just told him make the best decision for you. I know one of the important things to him was finish his academics, and so I think that's a part of the reason why he came back. So we knew before the media knew. So no, I'm not really too shocked.
Being such veterans, what's different this year with the new staff? What are you guys working on that's different from what you've done before?
More emphasis on knowing defense. I'd say that before we weren't really taught fronts and blocking schemes, and that's been a big emphasis with Coach Pimpleton, is making sure the running backs know the defense. That helps us run a lot better, knowing where our lanes are, where the holes are going to be. So I'd say that's a big difference from last year.
How is Coach Pimpleton as a coach for you guys?
Really calm, but he gets his point across, and we accept that well. He's not a yelling coach. He's not a berating coach. He tells you what you need to do. If not, you'll come to the sideline. He'll just wave you over. But I like the way he coaches. He's a lot like Coach Cam, and just the way his attitude towards his players are. So I like that.
Kani Royce is a lot healthier right now than he was for the entire season last year. What have you noticed from him, and does he just look like a happier guy to be healthy out there?
I think everybody's kind of battling with injuries, me and him, and so that sometimes distracts you from your game. But Royce has always been a talented back, and so I think he's just getting back into that groove where he was starting the season before the injury. And so I see that groove coming back and that talent level coming back. So he's right where he needs to be.
And is Tony getting right back in there again? It sounds like he got back into practice the other day.
Yeah, they got him taking reps now. So we'll see the three-headed monster's back. So we'll see what happens.
That three-headed monster, is that something that you guys actually talk about, and is that a label that you put on it?
We don't really talk about it. It's just that's what happens, because every last one of the running backs are trying to make plays out there. So you never know when a running back's going to bust off for a big play. And that's really good to know that you can put in any back, and you're going to get the same type of talent level going in, and there's not going to be a drop-off, and that's huge.
A lot of times when you have three guys that are that talented, they don't stick together for 3 or 4 years like you guys have. Why? Or what is it about your group that has kind of led you guys to compete with each other for going on 4 years now?
I want to say, one, that we're close, and two, in the offense that we had, all three backs played. In many offenses it might just be a two deep, but because we spread out and we went so fast, all the backs had a chance to show their talent, and I think we had 4 at one point, and everyone was able to show their talent. Maybe not as much as they wanted to, but you knew that all of them were talented and all of them could make plays, and so that's what we knew, and that's what we wanted to do.